crazy part about it, I talked to 3 days before he passed away. I did a song called Don't Blame Me, and I sent it to him. And then he called me back, and he was like, you finally did some fast because I always send him slow music. He's like, you finally did some fast. Well, then he wouldn't do no gangster music with me. Every time we did songs together, it was some R&B so. But yeah, I talked to him the day before. I was in Kansas. I was at home, and it was on Instagram. Where you get your news from? Everybody get your news from Instagram. We don't watch TV for news no more. You watch your news on Instagram. First time something happened, first thing you do is go to Instagram. So I seen it on there. Then I'm getting phone calls, and I was out of there. I didn't even want to take no phone calls. I didn't want to hear shit up.
Did you ever give him any advice on, all the stuff he was into on the beefs or anything? Did you tell him like, hey man?
I always say this, like when we on the road and stuff, I more talk to Rain sometimes about it. Like we need to chill. Like I just talked to Ghazi on the phone, and he said that he had MO3 a house. He was gonna get him in San Francisco, like a couple of days before he came here, and that happened to him. Like I feel like he should have stayed there. Like you should have stayed in San Francisco. Sometimes you gotta leave where you from when you dealing with what you're dealing with, so you can be a bigger, better artist.
Real life.
It ain't real life. Just say real life street stars. Know what time it is. So let's do it like this, man. We was able to film Mo3's birthday bash at House of Blues.
Yeah.
That was my first time seeing you in person, seeing what you're able to do on a mic. Again, the way you was able to rock the crowd. Let's just start with you meeting 3 and going, through Boosie. What was it about? Because again, there's some similarities there in the soulfulness and what y'all, speak, do what y'all do on the microphone. What were some things that you saw about 3 that you admired, or maybe some things that you felt like he could work on, or what was your take of the man when you first met him?
I like 3 the person in person. Like other than his music, he was more uplifting. He was more like goofy, had fun, talking shit. He wasn't. It's just really that side of 3. That side of 3 really I was drawn to, the clowning. How we always was joking back and forth. That side of him was amazing.
Who scored on who first?
It depends. It depends. Like what we posted on that day. Like I had this jersey on, and it was big ass jersey. He said, "There you go with this big ass jersey, standing by them apples." You know what I'm saying? Like knowing you ain't healthy. That's where that shit came from. I was buying a picture in the store. I was on a diet, and I was trying to get me some apples, and nigga was like, "There you go, stand by them fucking apples, knowing you ain't healthy." And I'll score back on his ass. Then one day we was so lit. He went live on Facebook. I went live on Facebook, and we were just going at it. We were seeing who was gonna get the most on that bitch. We was just firing his ass up. He's getting mad. I talk about his hairline all fucking time. That nigga hairline was way back here. Like, give it up, fam. And that nigga was short as fuck, even with Balenciaga's on. I don't give a fuck, man. Clown the shit out of his ass. That's what we did. And another thing I'm on my Mo3 is I can sing my ass off.
Yeah.
But I learned how to do better runs fucking with Mo3. Like the way ooh, yeah. Like that, how he be doing the runs and tones and shit. I learned a lot of that kicking it around him. Like he made me work more on my runs and tones of voices and shit like that to be a better singer. He was a great singer. I just wanted him to do R&B all the time. He used to call me a singing ass nigga because he liked to rap more than he liked to sing.
And when you like you said, took off. Were you already doing like covers like that yourself as far as, you know? Okay.
Oh yeah, I've been doing covers.
Since forever.
Yeah.
Forever. That's how you get in the game.
You listen to my old mixtapes, I've been singing all I used to do was industry beats. I never did original beats until I started to my dog and stuff like that, bro. All I did was, I'm a big Texas fan, bro. I listen to Anybody from Houston, all the like Mike Jones and Slim Thug and Paul Wall. I used to listen.
Oh, yeah.
All
Come
y'all
on now.
used to rap on was industry beats. So it, of course, formed into me.
There
Charlie
you go.
Boy.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
See, I want to ask you, and just kind of take me through, the day you found out about, 3's passing. Who'd you get a call from? Kind of what was your mind frame at when you got that news?
Crazy part about it, I talked to 3 a day before he passed away. I did a song called Don't Blame Me, and I sent it to him. And then he called me back, and he was like, you finally did some fast shit, bitch. Because I always send him slow music. He's like, you finally did some fast shit. Well, the nigga wouldn't do no gangster music with me. Every time we did songs together, it was some R&B shit. So, but yeah, I talked to him the day before. I was in Kansas, I was at home, and it was on Instagram. Where you get your news from? Everybody get your news from Instagram. We don't watch TV for news no more. You watch your news on Instagram. First time something happened, first thing you do is go to Instagram. So I seen it on there. Then I'm getting phone calls, and I was out of there. I didn't even want to take no phone calls. I didn't want to hear shit. That shit fucked me up.
Did you ever give him any advice on, all the stuff he was into on the beefs or anything? Did you tell him like, hey man?
I always say, like, when we on the road and stuff, I more talk to Rain sometimes about it. Like, we need to chill. Like, I just talked to Ghazi on the phone, and he said that he had MO3 a house. He was gonna get him in San Francisco, like a couple of days before he came here, and that happened to him. Like, I feel like he should have stayed there. Like, you should have stayed in San Francisco. Sometimes you gotta leave where you from when you dealing with what you're dealing with, so you can be a bigger, better artist. When you can't be a gangster and a rapper at the same time, I feel. You gotta pick one and choose one, because you got family, you got kids, and you rapping, and you gotta protect yourself as a brand too. So yeah, man, you gotta chill out.
You did the song "Long Live 3," LL3. How it was like about like a month or so. How long did it take for you to do that song itself?
It took me 3 days to record that song.
3 days.
Usually I record a song 10, 15 minutes. But that day took about 3 days. It was a lot into that song I had guitar players, if you listen to it. It was live instruments.
Yeah.
The writing process took me about a day and a half.
Man. Did you shed real tears?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like,
yeah.
For real.
Hell yeah, man. MO3 was not just an artist to me. He was a brother to me. He was a real one. He's somebody that, I have a son that had cancer. And when my dog came out, like I said before, people might know that, when an artist first blows up, they get like that first wave of love from fans. Yeah. So what's the first thing our artists usually do when they blow up? They go buy jewelry, they go buy houses, they stump, they got racks, they shoot big videos. I got to do zero of that. I got to do zero of that. My son got cancer. I was paying for chemo bills. I got to do zero of that. So my fan base didn't come as fast as maybe a Moneybagg Yo's who get the stunt videos, being Porsches and Benzes every day. I was taking care of my son's medical bills, so I didn't get that. So a person like Mo3 who comes around and he's on his wave of it, to allow me, who already has his wave, I got singles, I got songs already, to allow me to get on your tours, to allow me to do songs with me, that meant a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? Because it gave me a second breath.
Nah, for real.
Because when the medical bills is high, bro, and then and the fans are really fast paced, they go the opposite direction really fast.
Yeah, they check on you. Oh, okay.
But they want to see you stunting. This the age of stunting. This ain't the age of humble.
Yeah.
This is the age of how many racks you showing, how much ass you showing, how many cars you got, how much money you throwing. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do that because I had to put it here. This is my first chain. It's my first watch.
Man.
These are my first rings. I just got my first crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's been over 8 years. Yeah. My son just got remission. That's the biggest flex that I could ever talk about. You know what I'm saying?
The biggest flex. The biggest flex.
Yeah.
And before I even touch you about, their family, you know, at the very end of that 3, you know, you played a clip where he was just kind of jousting on you.
Yeah.
You know, just going in. I'm curious. What do you think he would have said about the picture that was painted on the jacket you had?
Hey, people was going in on the jacket, boy.
Oh, they was going in.
I tried, man. We put it together, you know. I had limited time. Nigga had to find me. Come on now.
Limited time. No, you gotta shit. We gotta just go with it.
I ain't gonna hit you. I hit one of the essays up in the hood, man. Say, hey, man, will you paint this for me?
That nigga was fresh out of jail. That nigga was fresh out of jail trying to get
he would have loved the effort.
Nah, for real. Nah,
hey, the effort,
the thought that counts.
He was like, bitch, that ain't me, bitch. What's that?
The thought that counts, man. The thought that counts. But nah, that's
the shoes was hard though.
No, facts. I'm glad you focused on them motherfuckers. Bro. I'm glad you focused on them motherfuckers. For real.
The shoes
for
was
real.
lit.
Real life. If that shit ain't real life,
It ain't real life. Just ain't real. Real life street stars. Know what time